Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the King Abdullah Sports City Sports Hall in the beautiful city of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. This sports hall is very near to the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium, which will host the AFC Champions League Elite quarterfinals match between Al Ahly Saudi FC against Buriram United later today. My name is Daniel Devendran, and I'm your MC for the official draw of AFC eChampions League Elite 2025. This event started 2.5 days ago with the league stage match with 16 clubs competing for head-to-head matches. And after today's round of 16, we have 8 teams who have qualified. Through this draw today, we will determine their matchups. Just a note, from the knockout stage all the way till the finals, it will be to the best of 3. This will increase the complexity. At the same time, you can look at the formation capabilities of the players. Now, let's look at the draw mechanics video, which will explain how the draw will take place.
AFC eChampions League Elite 2025 Draw Mechanism. Participating clubs. Upon the completion of the round of 16, the following 8 clubs have advanced to the AFC Champions League Elite Finals Jeddah 2025. Competition format. The finals shall consist of the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the final, with each match to be played in a best-of-3 series in accordance with Article 4.3.2 of the Terms and Conditions. Each participating club shall play in the quarterfinals against clubs from a different region in accordance with Article 4.3.4 of the Terms and Conditions. Following the seeding principles outlined in the draw mechanism, each participating club will be drawn into their respective position in the finals bracket, which shall ensure a cross-regional pairing between the West region and East region for all matches in the quarterfinals. All matches shall be played in accordance with the AFC eChampions League Elite 2025 Terms and Conditions and the match schedule, including but not limited to the kickoff times, will be determined by the AFC after the draw. Draw principles. For ease of understanding, the draw principle will mirror the AFC Champions League Elite 2024-25 finals. Seeding and pot allocation. The 8 participating clubs are split into 2 club pots based on their region. The seedings for the draw shall be based on the league stage results. Consequently, the highest ranked club of each region shall be the highest seeded club from the region for the draw. Similarly, the club with a better sporting result, in accordance with Article 4.2.4 of the Terms and Conditions, between these 2 highest seeded clubs shall be the highest seeded club for the finals draw. Cross-regional pairings. Each participating club shall play in the quarterfinals against clubs from a different region in a cross-regional pairing between the West region and East region. To ensure a cross-regional pairing, clubs from each region shall only be drawn into the positions designated for their respective region. The highest seeded club for the finals draw shall be allocated into position 1A and play the first match of the finals. The remaining clubs of the same region shall be drawn into positions 2A, 3B, and 4B. Subsequently, the highest seeded club from the league stage of the opposite region shall be allocated into position 3A to ensure that the highest seeded clubs of each region only play each other in the final, should they advance to that stage. The remaining clubs of the same region shall be drawn into positions 1B, 2B, and 4A. Draw procedure. A total of 4 pots, 2 club pots and 2 position pots will be utilized for the draw as per the seeding and pot allocation principle. The draw shall commence from the East region with the highest seeded club of the league stage. East region. 4 clubs are allocated into 1 club pot and 4 position balls are allocated into 1 position pot. The highest seeded club of the league stage will be identified by a different colored ball from the other balls within the club pot East. Similarly, position 1A will be identified by a different colored ball from the other balls within the position pot East. The draw will be conducted in accordance with the following sequence. The draw will commence with the highest seeded club of the league stage being drawn first. To confirm the position of the club drawn, 1A will be drawn from the position pot. 1 other club from the club pot will be drawn next. Subsequently, 1 ball will be drawn from the position pot to determine the position of the club drawn from the club pot. The same procedures shall apply for the remaining balls of the club pot and position pot until both pots are completely emptied. West region. 4 clubs are allocated into 1 club pot and 4 position balls are allocated into 1 position pot. The highest seeded club of the league stage of the West region will be identified by a different colored ball from the other balls within the club pot West. Similarly, position 3A will be identified by a different colored ball from the other balls within the position pot West. The draw will be conducted in accordance with the following sequence. The draw will commence with the highest seeded club of the league stage being drawn first. To confirm the position of the club drawn, 3A will be drawn from the position pot. 1 other club from the club pot will be drawn next. Subsequently, 1 ball will be drawn from the position pot to determine the position of the club drawn from the club pot. The same procedures shall apply for the remaining balls of the club pot and position pot until both pots are completely emptied. This shall conclude the draw for the AFC eChampions League Elite 2025.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now we know how the draw will work. Now let's welcome this evening the draw conductor, Mr. Pavel Luzanov, AFC's Deputy Director of Competition Strategy and Development. Pavel, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Daniel. Good afternoon and big congratulations to all the clubs who participated in the inaugural season of the ECL Elite. And of course, most of them who qualified to the quarterfinal. As you know, the format of the ECL Elite was explained in the draw mechanics just now, and it's replicating the format of ACL Elite finals commenced last night in Jeddah with the exciting match between Al Hilal and Guangzhou. Okay, so without further ado, this is a pleasure for me to invite upon on stage the draw assistant, the World Champions 2005 in PAPS, and one of the pioneers of sports in Saudi Arabia, Mr. Badr Hakim. Badr, please join me. Badr.
How are you? Welcome.
Thank you very much for accepting this invitation. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Pavel, and welcome to Saudi Arabia. And I'm happy to be here to join you to this tournament and competition. It will be a great time, inshallah.
Thank you, Badr. 2005 World Cup in PS. What do you remember from like 20 years ago?
It was 20 years ago, 2005. It's greatest highlights in my life. in Paris, included 52 countries. I was able to winning of this tournament, alhamdulillah.
Indeed, very exciting memories, and I
Yeah.
hope all the teams also excited before the draw, like we are, me and Badr. So Badr has explained with the draw mechanics, right? Let's start
Yes.
with the clubs from the
Let's go.
east. So
Okay.
the club pot, and we start from the ball in yellow. So yellow ball.
Vessel Kobe, Japan.
Vissel Kobe is Japan, the club who lead the table of the league stage in the east. And their position supposed to be in yellow ball in position pot. Badr.
A1.
Vissel Kobe 1A. And we are going back to the club pot. 3 remaining clubs from the east.
Which club do you think?
I believe all the clubs are strong in here, and let the strongest team win, that's what we usually say.
Johor from Malaysia.
Johor Darul Takzim, Malaysia. And their position will be
A.
Johor Darul Takzim from Malaysia, 2A. 2 more clubs remaining in pot east.
Shanghai from China.
Shanghai Shenhua AFC from China PR. And their position is
B.
Shanghai Shenhua AFC 3B. Last club remain. So this is just a confirmation.
Yokohama Marinos from Japan.
Yokohama F Marinos, Japan. In their 1 remaining available position.
B.
Yokohama F Marinos, Japan 4B. And this concludes the draw for the East. Now we have 4 remaining clubs in the West. Badr. And again, same as explained in the draw mechanics video. We start with yellow ball. And the club is Al-Nasr.
Club. Saudi Arabia.
Al-Nasr Club, Kingdom, Saudi Arabia. Al-Nasr lead the table in the league stage for the West. And their position predetermined in the yellow ball.
A.
Which is 3A. Al-Nasr, Saudi Arabia, 3A. 3 remaining clubs in the West.
Al Rayyan SC from Qatar.
Al Rayyan SC, Qatar. And their position is
4A.
Ryan, Qatar 4A. Two more clubs remaining. Pakhtakor FC, Uzbekistan, and their position is
B.
Pakhtakor, Uzbekistan, 2B. Only one club remaining, so Badr, this is just a confirmation for us to know the last club of today.
Persepolis.
Persepolis FC from Islamic Republic of Iran, runner-up in the league stage of the West, and their last remaining available position.
B.
1B. Persepolis from Islamic Republic of Iran, 1B. And this concludes the draw for today. Thank you very much, brother,
Welcome.
for joining us today. Daniel, back to you.
Coming days. Now allow me to quickly recap the draw that just took place. For quarterfinals 1, we have a match between Vissel Kobe of Japan against Persepolis FC of the Islamic Republic of Iran. For quarterfinals 2, we have a matchup between Johor Darul Tazim of Malaysia against Pakhtakor FC of Uzbekistan. For quarterfinals 3, we have matchup between Al Nassr Club of Saudi Arabia against Shanghai Shenhua FC of China PR. For the last quarterfinals, we have a matchup between Al Rayyan of Qatar against Yokohama F Marinos of Japan. These matchups will be played next day with the quarterfinals, and on the 28th, we will have the semifinals and finals. So please do join us to the YouTube channel. There you go. This concludes the draw for the AFC eChampions League Elite 2025. Thank you for joining us for this momentous occasion. Thank you and see you soon.